Yeah, so today's session is going to be focusing on defense, pressure, and coverage. Before we get into that, though, everybody has their shin pads on and no jewelry or anything like that. So we're all safe and ready to go. Perfect. All right, so pressure and coverage. Who can tell me what is pressure? What does that look like to press? Sorry? So defensively, what does it look like to press? What do you have to do? Yeah, so that's right. You're going towards the ball. Now, what kind of intensity does that involve? That's a high intensity thing, right? And part of that is because you're putting pressure on the attacking player, and it psychs them out a bit, right? So then they can't just have a lot of time to find another teammate to pass to, right? They have to make a decision fast, and they might mess up, right? So that's really important for pressing. And then the other part is coverage. So when you're not pressing, you're kind of covering on defense as well. So what does that look like? Yeah, marking, exactly. And then also when we're close to the net, we're also blocking a shot in front of the net as well, blocking the space there too. Awesome. So we're going to be focusing on that. And so we'll have the orange team with the keeper on this side, and then the non-penny team will be on this side. And so we'll just start with the scrimmage. If it goes out of bounds, the keeper will play it in. The non-penny team is going to have, one of you is going to be acting like a keeper with this net to start. So we'll go with that, and then the out of bounds line we'll do is the white line here, and then the 40-yard line here in end zone. Does that make sense? So let's get into position. It'll be a 2-2-1. Yeah, so the formation will be 2 at the back, 2 in the middle, and 1 up top with the keeper in net. All right, so to start it off, let's say we're back here starting with the keeper. So the keeper will play it in. And then we'll just play like a regular scrimmage. If it goes out of bounds, then it's going to come in from the keeper of the team that didn't play it out of bounds instead of a throw-in. Does that make sense? So, yeah, so 2-2-1, that's good. And then 2-2, so we'll just need one of you off, if that's okay. We got 6 on this side, and then 6 on this side. So, all right, there we go. 2-2-1, perfect. All right, so let's go from there. Play it from the keeper. Let's see some high intensity, putting pressure on defense. Well done, Blue. Well done, Blue. All right, good work. Let's go back to where we just were. So Blue with the ball coming up. Let's recreate that. What is your name? Gabby. All right, so Gabby has the ball coming up. All right, and Gabby, you had a breakaway here, right? So let's see that breakaway. Awesome. All right, that's good. Now, Orange, what should we be doing here? We should be pressing, right? So, Orange, can you come over here? So, we have to be in an explosive position on defense. So, if a player starts to get a breakaway, we can catch up to them quickly, okay? So let's just practice that. So Gabby, if we go back and then your name on orange, Ellie. So let's see some explosive pressing from Ellie. All right. So we're gonna go through. Well done. And then she doesn't get that shot off, right? Awesome. Okay. So we're gonna give the ball back to Gabby. Orange, get ready to press, and we'll go live. Okay. Ready and play. Well done. Good job. Yes, from the keeper on this side. Good job, Blue. Yep, Blue, play it from there. All right, Orange, who's pressing? All right, girls, let's spread out a bit. Make use of the space out wide. Nice goal, Orange. Yeah, keeper, grab the ball, play it in. All right, good try. Okay, freeze, we'll go back there. So let's just recreate that. Okay, ball started out here. And Orange player on defense. What is your name? Sorry? Madeline, perfect. So, ball was over here before you got it, right? So let's bring the ball back here. All right, good stuff. So, Gabby had the ball. Who's pressing Gabby at this time? All right, so good stuff. Now, off the ball, we have Blue, a player who's going out wide. So, we have a good press going on here. Now, we also need coverage. So, you're in a good position where you're not giving away too much space in front of the net, but you're also there when the ball does go out wide, right? So this is great. The one thing though is you need that explosive position where you're on your toes and you're ready. So for example, let's say I'm playing in this position and Gabby passes the ball out wide. I'm jumping and I'm exploding to that press now, right? So now I'm putting pressure here, and then my teammates are providing coverage for the players that are open here. Does that make sense? All right, so you were in a good position, but it's that explosive part as well that I want to see. Okay, so Gabby, we're going to play it into the player out wide, and then I'm going to see you do that explosion there onto the press. Good stuff. All right. All right, yes, ball back here with the keeper, so play it from the back. It's blue ball. It doesn't matter, don't worry. Good pressing, Orange. Well done, Orange. Yeah, who's pressing? Well done. Good movement, Blue. Oh, nice try. Orange, have a look. Are you marking? From the keeper here. Good try, Blue. Good ball there. Good ball. Intensity. Let's see some intensity. Who's pressing? Freeze. Okay, let's bring it back there. So Blue had the ball out here. All right, so another important part of pressing and coverage is communication. So when the ball's moving around, the player pressing will be changing. So let's say the ball is coming out to Gabby. Whoever's closest is going to be pressing, and it's important to communicate with your teammates that I'm the one pressing. So let's ball over here and then play it into Gabby here, right? So if I'm defending, I'm going to be like, yes, I got press, right? And then Orange, my teammates, can then maybe find another player cover, and that awareness and communication is really important. Does that make sense? All right, so we're gonna send the ball back to Gabby, and then Orange, the player pressing, is gonna call out that they're pressing. Okay, so let's practice that, like half speed. Very good. All right, perfect. All right, so back there, and then play it in. And we're live. Well done. Great. Okay, and hold it there. All right, bring it in. All right, so I was focusing on the orange team there, but how did that feel? Anybody? Yeah? Does it make sense about the pressing and the communication? And Blue, what did you guys notice when the orange was pressing hard and covering well?
It made us like
Mm-hmm.
panic.
That's right. Yeah, and you had to play it back a lot as well. All right, that's very good. So we're going to switch into the activity, which is going to be a bit different. So we're not going to use this net anymore. So the orange team, when you have possession, you're going to be trying to score on the two small nets there. Okay. So now the non-penny team is going to have no keeper, so they're going to have 6 out. Pennies, you're still going to have the 5 in the keeper. So pennies, you're going to play in a 2-2-1, and then non-pennies, you'll play in a 2-2-2, and the 2 in the middle can go wide as wingers, and then the 2 at the back can be sort of like defensive midfielders in a sense, but you don't have that big goal to cover. You have to cover the small ones, right? So you're going to be more focusing on the attack. So for this, it means that defensively, we're going to continue that pressure and coverage, focus on that. And what's really important then is for the attacking players. So let's say non-pennies have the ball. It's important for you to be having movement and making creative runs to put the orange team in a difficult position, right? Because then the orange team, if they don't know if they're marking right, it's going to be easier for you to break through. Does that make sense? So offensively, we're going to focus on that. And orange team as well, when you get the ball, we'll try to go for some creative runs so that the non-penny team has a hard time defending. Does that make sense? All right, so we're going to do that. And instead of playing from the keeper, we're always going to be playing it in from this side. So if it goes out of bounds or whatnot, non-penny team's always going to start with the ball at the back here. Okay, does that make sense? That would be great, yes. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, let's get into position. All right, pennies 2-2-1, non-pennies 2-2-2. All right, and then just one of the non-pennies just play it in every time. All right, ready? And go. All right, good job, orange from blue. Spread the field, make use of the space. Yes, play it from the back. Non-pennies, you can spread out wider. All right, great recovery, blue. Okay, freeze. Let's go right there. So, can I get a ball, blue? Okay, perfect. All right, so blue got the ball here. All right, so this is a dangerous area right in front of the net, right? So here we have to have communication between our defenders, and so we're not leaving anybody open here, because then blue's going to get a shut off, right? And we don't want that. So we need one orange to be covering this player in the middle, which means we need that awareness and communication. All right, so who's closer? So you're probably closer, right? So you're going to be covering this space. And then blue, what happens when this player is pressing here? Yeah. Yeah, you could though, right? And if you were able to, deke her out or whatnot, so let's say you were able to get past her. Maybe you can't, but then orange, you're also close enough that you can cover up for that. Okay, so you're going to be thinking in relation to where your teammates are, so there's not too much space, right? So you're close to that. You can also get to that player, right? But you're also close to get to this player as well. Okay, and as for you, like when that press comes in, it is harder for you to shoot as well. So you might need to play it back. So let's just rehearse that. So how did you get the ball? So the ball came in from, yeah. Yeah, perfect. So orange, yeah. So you're making sure this player is covered, and then you're pressing right there. Good stuff. Okay, and then perfect position here. Because now if she does get by, then you're there to drop in. So there's no shot, but you can also press if the ball goes out here. Does that make sense? All right. So ball back in, and then we'll go live. Well done, Orange. All right, good job, keeper. We'll play it from the back. All right, good effort, Orange. Nice goal, Blue. We'll play it from the back again. Play it back or switch it if you need. Non-pennies, you can spread out this side. Well done. Who's pressing? Well done, Orange. All right, from the back. Let's see some creative movement from the attacking players. Nice shot. Who's pressing? Well done. Yes, play it. All right, good try from the back again. Let's keep up the intensity. Last few minutes. Well done, Orange. From the back. Let's make sure we keep up that communication. Orange, don't leave them open. From the back. All right, Orange, let's not leave them exposed in front of the net. All right, last couple of plays. Well done, Orange. Way to push them back. All right, freeze. All right, one last thing. We'll bring the ball back over here. Orange got the ball with plenty of space over here. So this is an area that we need to make sure is covered because we're getting close to the net, right, Blue? So here's an area where even though you guys have been doing a lot of attacking, you need to make sure you're pressing as well. So Gabby, in this instance, you could be the one pressing. So Orange has the ball, let's say here, okay, where you're on that press immediately. So it's that defensive transition where we were in that attacking mindset. Now we have to shift to the defending mindset where we're covering players in dangerous areas. Does that make sense? All right. So now let's say so Orange has the ball here, and now it's harder for Orange. So Gabby's pressing, and it's harder for Orange to send the ball towards one of these goals, right? All right. So ball to me, and I'll play it to Orange, and we'll go live. Well done, Blue. Who's pressing, Orange? You gotta call it out. All right, well done. All right, let's bring it in. So how do you think that went? Yeah, so Orange, when you got your chances, do you think the non-pennies, were they pressing you much? How was that like?
They're definitely pressing us. Sometimes we got possession, and sometimes we got possession.
All right, and non-pennies, how'd you feel? Yeah. And then what about defensively? Were you able to cover up these nets well? Yeah. Well, pennies they got a couple of goals, but you guys did do some good pressing and coverage as well. All right, so that's it. So thanks so much for your help.